Hello everybody, here's Flinny. Here I am. Flinny today is starting his rituximab. Did I say that right? Rituximab, which makes him tired. So he'll get a nap today. And otherwise, he had his breakfast. Brandon had brought him in some quick trip glazers. So I put one of those on his breakfast plate this morning. Any thoughts of the day? No. Okay. Yeah, so today is the day that we are starting. I had to make sure I got my glasses. We're starting the rituximab, and there was another thing they said they were starting him on. Started with the letter F. I can't remember. And then tomorrow is the chemo. So on the rituximab last time, he slept for 3 hours. So I'll get some good reading time in. Maybe do a load of laundry. But otherwise, I'll see if I can take you guys somewhere and show you something. I do plan on, I'm working on a blanket right now. Let's see if I can get it up. I'm doing a corner to corner with some Karen color, you know, the ones that are in the shape of the toilet seat, those ovals, coloromas or whatever they were calling them. Anyway, I color controlled them. I cut them into the 2 different colors, and I've been working on this baby blanket. One of my coworkers is going to be having a baby, so I want to get that finished. Yeah, so that's really what I'm doing. Crocheting. Yesterday, shockingly, with the limited mobility, I'm not really all that hungry, so I went down for lunch. I do my plexus in the morning and don't eat anything until about 10:30, 11. Then I go down and I ate lunch. And then I did have popcorn. So maybe I had popcorn for dinner. So who knows what we'll do today. Hopefully Brandon will be coming tomorrow because of they're calling it conditioning. So that'll be nice to visit with him. I was able to lock this bed couch thing last night, and so I was able to sleep up against the heating register without falling on the floor. So that was a good night. And actually, I asked for prayers for a good night's sleep, and I really did sleep straight through the night last night. So I really appreciate that because aside from them coming in, the nurses are very quiet. It is very hard to sleep here. So continued prayers for a good night's sleeps. Okay, Flynn, we're going to turn this camera off for a little bit of a rest, and then I'm going to clean up all of his foodstuffs. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is the end of another day, probably day 8 if I can remember my numbers in order. Today was a big day for Flynn. There was a lot of stuff that went on. So, the video at the beginning said they started the rituximab. But in order to do that, they also had to give him some stuff. They keep calling it conditioning, like anti-nausea medicine, antihistamine. They decided to do another COVID test, even though we've been in the hospital for a week. They gave him a bloody nose from the COVID test. Then he got a little drowsy from the antihistamine. They had to change his bandage over his PICC line today. First time ever having that done. A dog came in, and now I'm going to insert some pictures of the 3rd service dog. So let me do that. Flynn loved this dog. What was the dog's name again? I forgot. Puccini. Now, I will tell you the dog was real cute. He put his little paws in Flynn's hand. He kept wanting to hold hands. And then the handler let Flynn hold Puccini. So Puccini is moved to number 1 favorite service dog. Then after Puccini left, I think he got to work with the math teacher for a bit. And then they changed his they changed his little port. And so then we just pretty much hung out in the room. He took a little nap, did a little dozing. I had to do some laundry because he got blood on his shirt and his bathrobe, so I had to go run around and do that. Then some doctors came in and all talked about the plan because tomorrow it starts day 1 of chemotherapy. Then they gave him a new, I'm going to come show y'all, they gave him a new machinery. So this is the new one. It has 1, 2, and some down here. So they've upgraded his equipment. Right, Flynn?
Yep.
So they upgraded his equipment to this bigger machine. I don't know what these things are called. Do you know what they're called?
It's
just a bigger one.
I don't know.
We'll find out later what they're called. We're here for a while.
Google Lens.
Then they also changed his tubings. These things. There's like let me try to see here. There's like all these tubes that are coming out of him. There's 2 main ports, but those 2 main ports split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 small ports. Yeah, and Brandon's gonna come tomorrow. He's gonna first got to take Maddie to another doctor's appointment. They're just making sure she's healthy because she's the donor. And then he's gonna drop her off at school. Then he's gonna drive down here and hang out for a bit. There's a few things I needed that I had forgot. Well, number 1, my flip-flops broke. So he's bringing me a new pair. Also a slipper. Crochet Society box. I've decided I want to do that project. I don't want to work on the ones I have here. What else did I ask? A new sweatshirt. Yeah, so that is the plan. That is the plan for today. Right now Flynn is gaming. Doing some kind of... What game are you playing?
It's called Word Bomb.
Word Bomb. Okay, and then I'm going to try to get him going on a walk. I'm going to tell you what. Flynn and I are comfortable people. I mean, when I need to get things done, I get things done. And when I don't need to get things done, I'm fine just sitting. And Flynn also is that. And these people around here want us going on 3 walks a day. They want him to sit in the chair. Every time they come in and he's sitting in the chair, they're always like, "Oh, you're sitting in the chair. Great." Right, Flynn? Yeah. So, whatever. I'm also going to put in a picture right after I close this video out of the nurse changing his tubing. Flynn, was it painful when your tubing got changed?
Tubing? No. But when
No.
they replaced the sticker, it was quite...
Okay, so when they replaced the sticker bandage that goes on top of the PICC line, that was very painful. I suppose it has to be a pretty strong adhesive. And then it's real sensitive. But I guess changing the tubing was not painful. But when they change the tubing, because I guess it's a port into his body, everybody's got to be masked up in the room. Masked, gloved up. Even if I'm nowhere near, if I'm even over here in my little corner, my little messy area, look at that. I had to be masked up over here. Okay, so that is all. That is all for this day. So tomorrow will be an even better day. So thank you all for your prayers. I slept well the other night. The night after I fell out of the bed, I slept better because I also figured out how to lock my bed. Okay, so that's all. I'm going to smash this video up, insert the clips, and then also I decided I'm going to, after I insert the clip of the nurse, who you can't even tell because she's got her mask on, what was I going to say? I'm going to put the picture. I took a better picture of the dogs downstairs. I didn't realize that clip of 3 seconds was going to go by so quickly. So I stopped and took a picture today when I went downstairs to get dinner. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for praying and hanging out with us and checking in on Flynn. Okay. Flynn, say bye.